Good day, YouTube. About the 5th of January 2019, and we're gonna hitch the trailer up. We got a little road trip to do today to pick up another project, because you know how quickly we can run out of projects around here. Let's hook it up. Question is, should I tell you now what we're gonna go get? Maybe later. Well, gang, we're cruising down the Interstate 5, headed for Eugene, Oregon. We are going to pick up, should I tell you? A Cushman Trailster. That's right, a Trailster. Is it in pristine condition, show quality, and running and riding? Of course not. That's not the way we buy stuff. It's been sitting outside for gosh knows how long, and nothing moves. That's how we buy them. So we got the trailer behind us, trailing. We've got about, I figured to be there about 10 o'clock. We got about 45 minutes to go, and we have it set up with the sellers to meet them at 10 o'clock. So we'll catch up to you when we get her loaded up on the trailer and headed back in that lane. Headed back to the barn. And then we'll just do a quick assessment and probably put it away. I'll either wrap it up and store it out behind the shed, wrap it in a tarp, or take it home and put it in the shop at home or something, and wait for another day. I'm assuming the engine is locked up and stuff like that, but it looks to be complete. They should have I think factory was a 5-horse Husky engine. I think it could have had the 8-horse on it, and it should have a 2-speed transmission. So I think the folks that have it don't know anything about it. We'll just see when we get there. Just don't pass stuff like this up in our area, because stuff like that just doesn't come available like ever. So if it's not a today project, it's a tomorrow project, and that's fine. But we got to get them while we can get them. So we'll catch you in a little bit. Well, we are northbound I-5, headed home with the Trailster. Do you see it in the mirror? A little bit. I'll show it to you when we get back. In the meantime, think a little bit about getting it going. It's actually in pretty good shape. It looks like a bunch of crash bars got welded on it, but I don't think that'll be that big a deal to grind them off of there. The engine's locked as anticipated. We'll get it home and throw some under juice down the spark plug hole and let it start working there a little bit. I might leave it on the trailer for a couple days and play around with it before we unload it and park it somewhere. But it'd be nice to get the engine freed up. But you know how things go around my shop. Work on what I want to work on. And if the motor frees up, well, you know, might do something different. Lots to do this weekend, so let's get this thing home and let's get started. Well, we made it home. The Trailster is home. Almost lost that panel though, it fell off. Didn't fall all the way off though. Cushman. So the motor is stuck. I think I said that. Most everything is stuck. But I don't think it's a goner. I think it's a savable machine. Actually, the front wheels turn, the steering turns, this front suspension goes up and down. So that's good. I think it's the rear wheel is stuck mostly because the chain is no longer flexible. But we can get into that, figure that out. I don't know what used to cover that clutch assembly, although I see some stuff back here. So there was something there. The Kickstarter needs a little freeing up. The gear that engages it. Front tire probably hold a little bit of air for a while. The back one not so much. I love that tread design. Remember the old mud and snow tires from the 60s and 70s. Check out the cool Oregon plate. Last licensed 1971. Taillight lens is kind of okay. There's a little extra baling wire on the muffler. Is that a stock muffler or is that a shortened up glass pack? Hard to say. All this custom bar work here. Gonna be fun getting all that off there and cleaning it up. But hey, done worse, right? So I did get a seat with it. It's actually a very nice seat. It's way nicer than the rest of the scooter, which you have to wonder, after looking at the seat, when this thing was put away, what kind of shape was it in? Because that'll clean up nicely. And it's from the pictures that I've seen online, that's what a stock seat looks like. So maybe it is original. Somebody repainted it with a brush, because you can tell where they went around the decal. You can see the brush strokes. They didn't mask it off, little runs there. But hey, it just helped to preserve the finish on it a little bit, the paint on it a little bit. Alright, well, I'm going to conclude the video introducing the Cushman Trailster to the fleet of projects. It really is becoming a fleet. But man, you just can't turn these down. When these things come available, you got to go get them. And I guess they were just beating this guy's door down to get to this thing. They actually pulled the ad last night. They had just put it up when I saw it. And I think they knew I was sincere when I said, you know, I'm not going to part it out. I'm sure this thing could be made to run again, so we're going to do that. So thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing. Please share the video with a friend. Help my channel to grow. I would appreciate that. And I'll give you more on this project when we get into it.